Senate moves to ban foreign currencies in Nigeria, insist on Naira-only transactions. The question is that does these senators know what they are doing at all? Because you cannot ban the use of dollar completely. What about the foreign companies that are in Nigeria, like all those oil companies, Chevron, Mobil, ExxonMobil, Total, and Share, all those oil companies, Ajib, and they buy their items from abroad in dollars and bring to Nigeria. How are you going to handle their issue? That is the question. This policy framework, what about the politicians that are already looting the dollars over the years? Okay, and the one they have looted and kept and hid somewhere, what are you going to do to them? That is the question. How will the rich and the highly placed politicians not circumvent this policy when it is finally approved into law? So those are the questions we should be asking. These people just bring policy or raise the bill, and then the next thing they read, they say pass second reading, pass first reading, pass second reading, no critical analysis, no questioning, no public presentation, nothing. Before you know, they sit in another plenary. They purposely spread out the plenaries between 1, 2, and 3, maybe interval of 2 months. And they say we've been dealing with this for the past 6 months. Nobody responded. These people are very trickish, I'm telling you. Even if you want to insist that Naira must be used, the framework must be such that there will be no exemption. But the way things are in Nigeria, trust me, we have enough laws in this country. Our problem is not making laws. It's not that we don't have laws. We don't lack laws. The only problem we have is that we don't obey laws. And laws are first broken by the politicians before the normal citizens. That is it. A new bill aimed at banning the use of foreign currencies, including the US dollar and British pound sterling, for domestic transactions in Nigeria has passed its first reading in the Senate. I tell you, first reading. It go second reading. So the bill titled a bill for an act to alter the Central Bank of Nigeria's Act 2007, number 7, to prohibit the use of foreign currencies for remunerations and other related matters, was introduced by Senator Ned Nwoko, chairman of the Senate Committee on Reparations and Repatriation. So the proposed legislation seeks to make the Naira the sole legal tender for all payment, salaries, and financial transactions conducted within Nigeria. So in presenting the bill, Senator Nwoko expressed concern over the widespread use of foreign currencies in the country's financial system, which he described as a colonial relic. What about himself, Ned Nwoko? He has moved all his investments in dollars, and now he's raising a bill. What about the ones he has raised in dollars for himself? He needs to tell us something about them. So he argued that such practices undermine the value of the Naira, perpetuating economic challenges and weakening Nigeria's monetary independence. So the extensive use of foreign currencies in financial transactions continues to erode the value of the Naira and fosters a dependency that hinders Nigeria's economic sovereignty. The problem is not all of these. We know exactly what to do. Our GDP is zero. We're not producing, we're not exporting apart from the meager oil we're producing. Nothing else. Your financial policies are bad. Floating exchange rate is bad. Okay? And a lot of things are going wrong in this country, ranging from security. There are basic things that we should deal with before we come to the issue of Naira. Yes, it's good to have a policy framework or monetary policy framework that will help protect the Naira. But the problem we have is more than Naira. People have not eaten. When you talk about dollars, you're talking about people that have eaten 3 times a day. Those are the people that can save in dollars, buy and sell in dollars. But for the common man, the common man that comprises over 75 to 80% of the population of Nigeria, what policies are you making that will positively impact their lives? Because this issue of dollar is not more than 20-25% people in Nigeria that have need for dollars. I'm telling you, the rest people are suffering, and you have not done anything about that. So this legislation is a step forward, a step towards restoring confidence in our local currency and reducing unnecessary pressures on our economy, Nwoko stated. If enacted, the bill will prohibit the use of foreign currencies for salaries, bonuses, and other forms of remunerations, as well as for local transactions. It aims to promote the adoption of the naira, strengthen the economy, and encourage the use of the country's own resources. So while the proposed law has garnered support for its potential to boost the naira's value and promote economic stability, it is also expected to face scrutiny. Of course, it has to be properly scrutinized. It's not a bad idea if it will be holistically implemented. But I tell you that by the time this is signed into law now, it will be a law for the common man, not for the high class. That is where I have issues. Critics may raise concerns about the bill's feasibility, particularly given Nigeria's heavy reliance on foreign currencies in international trade, remittances, and private sector operations. So you know it will face criticism, because definitely it will be criticized. Definitely it will be criticized. So Ned Nwoko has raised that, and he's expecting it has passed first reading now in the Senate. Then you're going to go second reading. So with this, your comment shows how dumb you are. Who are these insulting people? I pray you can do it as you said. Them no go do that one because it will affect them. Exactly. Who are the people that have need for dollars? It's the politicians and the foreign companies in Nigeria. Okay, and then some Nigerians that also have their children schooling or doing one thing or the other abroad, and they're sponsoring them from Nigeria. Those are the people that ask for dollars and pounds. If not, and how many percent do they comprise of? Not more than 25% of the population or 20% of the population. The rest are poor, wallowing in poverty. They don't even have the naira enough. Not talk of going for dollar. That is it. So when we talk about dollar in Nigeria, we're talking about the middle to the upper class. So I say, God will guide you and make it for real. Okay, oh. It is a good move in the right direction. Okay, oh. Good work by Ned. Okay, oh. Good work by Ned. Oh. All right. So you people are still in darkness. If you people don't know how this country went formed, just ask those that have seen God of light. How can you stop foreign currency in Nigeria? You people need to know that, need to know what we call foreign trademark as a partnership with any other country's side. So if you cannot use a foreign currency as foreign currency as an exchange to other current countries' side, how do you think how word for currency can make our economy to have value in the world market? How it's yourself, even when they read the comment, I tell you weak. I don't know the direction where they go. God I beg. It is just for us. They will be using it themselves. Exactly. The law they're making is for the poor masses. That is it. It's for the poor masses. They will be using the dollar. They will confiscate the dollars for themselves and implement the law for the poor masses that are traveling in and out on a daily basis for personal activities. I'm telling you, it is a perfect bill if it goes through. The attitude of Nigerians using foreign currencies in domestic operations is some of the factors in the Nigeria. Can you imagine? In the Nigerian economy. You don't understand. People just support it, scrutinize it, and see the people raising this bill. What is their intentions? First of all, what is our priority as of today? That includes the Senate. Okay, so that's exactly what is happening from Senate. That Nwoko has pushed that bill. It has passed first reading. Let's see how they will handle it, and let's see the questions that the public will ask over this bill.